Howdy ho, good people. Oh, hello. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. Okay, so I messed up on the video I did earlier and loaded it up, but I forgot to set when it was going to come out, so I think it's going to come out like at midnight or something. It was the first offer that they gave me on that. Anyways, I thought just by closing it, it wouldn't do that, but it did. So, live and learn. You'll get that one tomorrow of doing pulling apart napkins to get them prepped to glue down, and how I do it, what papers I use and stuff. And these two, this is actually plastic. This was a tablecloth. This one too. These were both tablecloths that I got at Dollar Tree, I believe, this past Halloween. So what I'm going to do is take them to my big cutter, and hopefully my guillotine cutter will will cut around it and go through it, or if not, I'm going to have to do it with a scissors, and everything's going to be really wonky then. But I'm going to try to cut them down, and we can try sticking stuff to them, see if it'll stick to the plastic. So the video meant for today, you're going to get tomorrow. So this is just like a little fill-in, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going to pause you, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, and we're back. Alright. It worked great on the big guillotine cutter. What I did was just trimmed around the edge. I put the edge of the paper right to it. I took off just a sliver of the cardstock with it. It cut fine, no issues with the plastic. And then I cut these two off first at 3 inches each. And then I thought this would be better as a big tag here. And I knew that I would be cutting this section in half. So I turned it upside down, did a 3-inch on there. So let's go ahead and decorate. We'll pick that one out and this one out to decorate. And then this one, same thing. I just went to the edge, very edge, turned it upside down to the edge of the paper, and had no issues cutting through it with the big guillotine cutter that I have. So luckily I didn't have to use the gosh darn scissors to it, because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. No, I can't. So there we are. Let's pick, how about this one? We'll decorate, and one of those. How about this one? This one. So we'll try decorating these. Like, I just don't know if it's gonna stick, how well that glue will stick to plastic. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try, by that glue I mean the art glitter glue. So we're gonna try sticking some stuff down, and then tomorrow I'll do a video and try to pull it up to see if, you know, it's down good, or, you know, if I gotta find a different way. I was thinking if stuff wouldn't stick to it, I could put like a clear gesso on it, which is like a primer. Gives it a lot of tooth though. Makes it really rough, so stuff will stick. I just didn't want to have to do that just for tags. So hopefully the glue will stick. Just wanted to show you, it's these tablecloths from Dollar Tree. They're just super paper thin, flimsy, and you know, it was $1.25, and look at how many look at how many tags I can make out of all this stuff. So an endless supply. And the same with this one. These were from this year, and then I went through some other stuff in my stash and I found another one. These are little skeletons and bones, but I don't have any prepped paper. By prepped, I mean a piece of 110-pound coffee dyed cardstock with a dictionary page glued to it and dry. Actually, these two, the black, because nothing really shows through, I can use just cardstock. But to do this one, I prefer to have the dictionary page under it, because look at that. The 2 layers of it. You can see right through it. Isn't that cool? Layers make everything look better. So just keep that in mind. And I did use a glue stick on it. Like I said, you'll get that video tomorrow. So sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stick some stuff down here. Some fabric, and let's see what else we got. I'm just looking through some scraps. We got some pink scraps. We got some of these from yesterday, the little some more dictionary. No. I know I'm being picky about the scraps. There. I knew I would find some of that stuff in here. Alright. Well, oh, here we go. That's cool. I stamped on that. Oh, there's more paper for more matchbook pads. Or I'll have to come up with a different way. We'll do a different little pad of paper somewhere along the line. Here's some little scraps. Okay. Oh. Music. All right. Let's go with that. What a mess. Always good to have extra bins around to throw everything in. I just have too many bins is my problem. And then I lose things. So we got one little piece of fabric here. We're gonna, try to, okay. Not feeling very strong. There we go. We'll do like a little piece of fabric. This is, I had stamped on this is a file folder, is what it is. I just don't like it's got the little fold right down the middle. I don't really like that. Let's see, some music paper would be cool. Always. Can do that. I'm going to keep that towards, okay. We'll do it that way. Oh, I like everything on this one. I don't want to cover it up. Oh my gosh. Indecision 2026. Oh. Yeah, we could do some orange. An old piece of paper. Maybe some of this. Some pattern paper under it. Oh, okay. We got that. I think instead of this one, this was from, this music stuff was from a really old book, and the pages are very fragile. So, yeah, I think that way. That one. All right. Now we gotta that. Just trying to get a little layout here of what I want, what I would like. They don't have to be perfect. We're just gonna glue it down and see if it can rip it off tomorrow. Well, let's use some bats. This guy's pretty cool. Oh, I bet a big bat would fit on there. Oh, he's got a broken wing. Oh. Now it's surely broken. We can glue it. Fix it. We can fix it. This one. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I have questions about what some of this stuff is. It was in apothecary rub-ons, and I don't know what all these things are. Like an old-time chemist area. Oh, that might be cool. Maybe. No, don't do that. Oh, now you're seeing all my indecisions. I don't know if I want it there. What if I come up with something better? This is just one. That's cool. Yeah, these are just little cotton fabric pieces that I tore up, and they're just little rub-ons. And I figured if I had some ready, yep, I would be more likely to use them than having to stop. Rather than having to stop and make them in the last minute, you know. Compartmental making gets some things ready so you can just keep going when you're decorating. Alright, maybe that one. Something like that. What do you think? Green? Oh, I like that one. I like the green one. Or, oh my gosh, this one. That looks like, what do you call it? Foxglove. Right? Or I could put that up here and put the bat on it. Yeah. Now you see why it takes me forever to decorate stuff. I just keep moving it around. Wait, this one might look really cool over there. We'll do that one, and then maybe another. I'm just gonna fold that up and use that right there. No, maybe not down there. Okay, no. But this can go here, and then the bat can go over that. I trimmed my nails and I cannot pick anything up now. Is that the right way? I might have to pick a different bat. I think that's the wrong way. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that was. Hold on a second. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, I think my my little bell ringer for taking care of Mom is it's going a little haywire. It surely is. I swear it went off and she was just about asleep out there. Now I woke her up. Gosh darn it. Always something. Always something. Maybe some map? Nah, I think that's good. We're just gonna glue all this down. Well, first I gotta ink it. Oh, I didn't do those. I guess it would probably be better to do little ones before I do the big ones, right? Oh my gosh! This woman can't make up her mind. No, I can't. Let's see. Alright. Oh, well, heck. I gotta get a different bat. This one's, he's never gonna be attached completely correct. With that broken wing. Not with these shaky hands. Alright, I wanna use some map. Like this. The way to do the tearing is the part that you want to use, bring it towards you. And then that way, because the one that goes away usually has a little white line there from the paper, so that's just handy to know. You know, if you didn't want straight lines. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna put that one right there. And this guy is gonna go there. Yes, I talk to myself quite often when I'm decorating because there, see? That's the one that went away. And that went towards me. See how it's got the white line? Now, unless you want that, you know, then you can do it that way. I prefer not to have the little white line at this moment in time. It's just another way to change up the look in your stuff, in your items. Okay. I'm struggling. Really struggling like that. Maybe this one. That stuff's kind of cool. Right there. Like that. What What else can we put on? Let me see. I don't want to have to go digging for things. This is my little bin of ephemera, homemade ephemera. This was just from watercoloring some paper and then stamping on it and then cutting them all out. These things come in so handy for quick little tidbits to add to your clusters. Really super easy to do. You know, for random things. It takes a little bit of time to cut them all out. It's just a good thing you can do it like in front of the TV at night, watching a show or something. Or should I say listening to a show. Okay. Like that. See, this, I just keep going. I just keep sticking stuff down, but you know what? I'm gonna have to ink it all. And I didn't do the corners. Oh. I think I'm overtired. I know I'm overtired. We're getting there. We're trying. I'm sorry if this seems like a pointless video. I'm really trying. Yeah, I hope everybody's day is going good. Mine is a bit of a challenge. Well, we had the nurse come this morning, or one of the hospice people. They brought a machine to take an x-ray of my mom's arm, hand, wrist. So, and of course they can't tell you anything. It's got to be read by the what do they call it, radiologist, I believe. All right. Excuse me. All right. Hopefully this will cut through the plastic. I hope. Yay, it does. Awesome. Okay, I want to do bigger. And then we'll do a couple smaller on the bottom. Yay! Alright, so I think a regular cutter would go right through that plastic. Pretty cool. Okay, now we know that. I'm thinking everything's gonna be just fine. Sticking. I hope I'm in frame. Am I in frame? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's bring this one closer to me so I can see. Now, do you remember how I had it? No. Oh, didn't I have this one under it? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can just put that over and put that down. Alright. I didn't want to cover up the toad. I don't want to cover up the toad. Okay, that's how that's going. I think this stuff is gonna stick just fine. I really do. I don't think I'll have any issues with it. Alright, I'm gonna put you know, I think maybe a little label would be good. I don't want to. Okay, labels. Labels. I think it's this one. Yes. This one. Oh, what else do I have? See, I have some homemade labels. See how wonky mine are? This was watercolor paper or mixed media paper. And I put it through, I had little dies that cut these out. And then this I did with, the outline I did with paint markers. So, yeah, and then I did ink a few of them. They're just super big for what I need right now. I need smaller ones. I need smaller ones. These two, I think I did this with Sharpie, a red Sharpie. I just went around it. Yeah, definitely too big for what I'm doing right here. There. The little ones here. How about this one? That one. And then we'll put that one right there. And then maybe another there. Like that. Oh. That one. Oh, ink. Well, all I can say is I really appreciate anybody who's hanging in on this video. I do have issues. There. No, I don't want it in the middle. I wish I wouldn't have put that one there. I don't like it there now. What else do we have? How about like that? Okay. See, and I didn't do a super job of cutting around them. They're not perfect by any means. Not at all. Okay. This would be so much easier, I think, with a little No, it's not that one. Sorry, I'm really... Okay. This one. With the little grabber. There, I gotta remember to do that. Put that guy right there. This one. Maybe I'll put it a little ways off. I can trim it up. We'll do that. There. Okay. Alright, and there's our first one. I didn't put a bat on it. Might need a bat. I think it's gonna need a bat. Okay, let's try to tackle this other little one. These stamps are a Tim Holtz set. I believe it's called Curator. And he does sell these things already pre-made, so you don't have to get. But if you know you're going to be using a lot of them, or you like to use them in your stuff, it's a good set of stamps to save up for. That was, I think, the first good set of stamps that I got was the Curator, because I just knew that I liked the way they looked, and I knew I would be using a lot of them. So his stamps are super nice because they're red rubber. They're also quite pricey. You know, good quality costs. So I only have a couple of sets of his stamps, and then most of mine are what is it, Temu, or cheap sets from Amazon, and also estate sales, and a lot of the block ones that I got are from a thrift store. There, how's that? I changed it all around, didn't I? Maybe a little label. That. Okay, good. We're gonna do that. I have to ink that then. So I don't know if anybody's keeping up with the awful news lately. Ice is just terrible. And they need to be stopped. They need to be canceled. They're just awful people. And they like have no training. I guess the last I've seen is they shot 2 more people. That number could have gone up. They're breaking in doors, smashing out car windows when people aren't getting out fast enough. Just real Nazi shit. Again, you gotta find independent journalists to get your news from. Because the CBS has gone Fox, which is, you know, just bullshit news. So don't bother with that one anymore. Anyways, it's just crazy. I know it's overwhelming, and you know, at a point you just gotta turn it off. But please just be aware of what's happening. It's not gonna stop until we stop it. And it's a really, really, really scary thing. I can't get the pin in. It is very scary. Oh my gosh, scissors. Okay, there. Oh, I did want to take those little corners. All right, where did I put the other one? I didn't ink it. I think these are going to be fine. These little on the plastic. I'm really, I don't think there'll be an issue with this. Really don't. Okay. These guys are just huge. Considering when I do a journal, it's usually a full letter size paper folded in half is what the signatures would be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to trim something up here because these are just too long. What do I want to cut off? I could cut that off. I could cut off vampires and witches or cut off the skull. I think I'm gonna cut off the skull. Oh my gosh. I know you're like, oh Man, this woman doesn't make up her mind. That'll take it down to, let's see, probably about a little over 6 inches. If I take off the skull there. Can't see. There. Then I can still use this as a ephemera piece on something else. So, oh, okay, hang on. Oh. Alrighty, and I'm back. Oh gosh, that was just my sister. She has not been getting much sleep, so I'm really trying to fill in for her. She did get a pretty decent nap. And she's doing okay. She just needs more rest, and she won't let me do the night shift. Maybe I can convince her tonight. I don't know. Oh, in case you're wondering, Mama is 100. 100 winters. And she's an amazing woman. She just keeps going. Alright. So, now that we have it shorter, we could put music on the bottom. I'm gonna, here. That one. I should just go ahead and ink this stuff. So yes, she's 100, headed to 101 in a couple of months. And, my gosh, it's quite challenging at times taking care of her. We do our best. I don't think she'd make it too long if we put her in the hospice care in a center. I don't think she'd hold out as long. So we're doing all we can to keep her going. Make sure she has some good days in there. Like I said, it's a little challenging. No. Kinda wish that would have been coffee dyed. It's just a little too white. I don't know if it'll... Okay, we can just do that. Ink it. I think that'll look a lot better. Okay, yep, that looks much better. Don't need that one then. And put that there. I don't want to use the same stuff for everything. see. Spooky vibes. How about that? Okay. How about like that? This one. Okay, how about up? Nope. Nope. Maybe. You can't even see the music paper. Okay. All right. This one. No. There. Do it that way. Let's see. Boo. Costume parade. Spider web. Oh, we'll just do that. Right? This looks good. That one. Where did I? This one. How about that? Okay. We're gonna try. Let's stick this one down first. Try to get it to the right area. Was it like that? I don't remember. Yeah. So yeah, almost 100. She's slowly healing from the fall. It's been really hard on us. Okay. I hope this is still in frame. This one kind of went over here, right? Something like that. This guy went kind of like that, and then a few spots on there, and down. This one. So a lot of work taking care of her. Oh, I need this. Yeah. I keep forgetting to keep my glue on the side. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. There, something like that, maybe a bat. Let's, if all else fails, put on a bat. Okay. Thank you. Puppy dinner time. Oh yeah, that one. How does he go? Like that. All these little bats, they're from different die sets, cheap little die sets, so I can't give you a set place that I got them from. They're just, some of them were Tim Holtz, but a lot of them were just random. So there we go. Yahoo! I don't know. I feel like I've been working on these forever. Yeah, I think I'm a little tired. Okay, let's just ink this stuff and try to get it back to the way we kind of like. Oh, I gotta cut it. Should I cut some? Let's see, where's that piece? So we cut about that much off. Or we could take it off there and that would still leave the bat. Okay, we'll do the bottom. Cut it off the bottom. Let's go about there. Oh, let's just take that off. So then I still have that part to use. Alright. Corners before I forget. Alright, ink. Alright, back. not done. Sorry. Guess I'm overtired. How about that? Those guys don't need it. Oh yeah, I wanna ink this one. Yep. And that. How's that? And we'll do this one and this guy up top, right? Let's put a little raven on. That one and maybe one of these guys. How's that? What do you think with that? You like it? I think that's good. Since we have this thing, let's just go ahead and use it. Maybe a little how about that? Not blue. Not blue. Maybe how about that? I think so. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. There. Oh, I like it a little higher, like that. I think that's good. Are you happy with it? Okay. Glue. Like right there. A little too much glue on that. Few little dots there for this one. A couple more little dots for that one. I'll put the bat on it. Okay. Those will go above it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't remember what was where. Okay, well, as I was saying, I know that keeping up with the news is overwhelming, but right now is when we all need to stand together because this shit isn't gonna go away with just a no King's Day. It's not just gonna go away. And I know how scary it is. Everybody's scared. But we don't have the luxury of cowering back. We all have to stick together and fight. If you want to keep this country and keep it free, we're going to have to work together. What the heck? So please don't check out completely. Keep an eye out, keep an ear out. What's happening around you, because what's happening isn't right. I don't want this to be a 1930s Nazi Germany. We're in America, and I don't want it to disappear. So we got a lot of work to do, and no, I don't know what's happening next. And yes, I am scared. But shit's not right. They're breaking down people's doors, barging in and grabbing them. Just sick shit. So please don't check out. Please keep up with what's happening. There we go. Well, like I said in my other video that you're going to get tomorrow sometime, is that once a day I'm going to go through and give you a different YouTube channel to watch, to be able to get the truth. Independent journalists, creators that cover what's happening without the Trump is God King spin on it. So I did one earlier, what you get tomorrow, Oh That's Rich is a very good one, and I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, I'll go back to Heather Cox Richardson to watch her on YouTube, or even yeah, Heather Cox Richardson, she's a historian. Also Joanne Freeman is also another historian that has excellent content to keep you up to date on things and give you a little more insight into everything that's happening. So I'm going to sign off for now. Sorry this hasn't been more upbeat. I'm a little tired. I'm trying to find the other tag that I just did. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. And okay, here it is. This one. Let me get that out of the way. So we did that tag, that little one, and that one. Now I still have the option of putting a little hole in there and putting a little string. I don't think I'm going to do that with this one. This is a little weaker. This one had an extra piece of paper on it because I used the dictionary page, and it's a lot stronger, so I may go ahead and do one of those, or I don't know. Anyways, I'll do a update tomorrow on these, okay? And gosh darn, I hope you guys have a great day. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Take a step back when you need to, but please make sure you keep eyes and ears open on what's happening, especially here in the States. It moves fast, and man, that guy is just a crazy sicko, and you never know what he's gonna do. And I'm never mind. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. And I hope y'all have a good day. All right. I love you guys. No kings. Peace. Bye.